Sarah. I'm from the Benson Center, and I'm making tuna fish macaroni salad. Now, I don't know if you know anything about this. This is a northern dish. And what you do, you put your tuna fish in here.
What kind of tuna is that, sir? Canned tuna?
It's canned tuna.
One can, right?
One can, yeah. I just use one can tuna. And I'm just going to sprinkle it in here so it kind of loosen it up some.
No, break it up.
I'm going to break it up.
Okay.
I'm going to break it up and loosen so it can, see? Real good. This is you can use small cans if you home by yourself and just you just want to make a can. Because you eat it with crackers.
Saltine?
Saltine crackers or Ritz crackers, any kind of crackers. Now I'm putting in my macaroni. So I'm just going to use it.
Boiled, right?
It's already boiled. I boiled this for about 20 minutes so it gets the macaroni swell up and get soft. So I'll mix that in there with it. Like that. I'm not going to use it all because I got so much other stuff to put in here. Then I put in my eggs. Put in some eggs. I boiled 2 eggs. So I'm putting in my eggs.
Chop them up?
I chopped them up. And it's just 2 eggs I just put in here. Then I put in my onions.
What kind of onions in there?
Okay, these are white onions.
Okay.
Put my white onions in here. Then I put in my carrots. You know how I chopped them up. So they can be nice and fine. And then I put in my sweet relish.
How much is that, sir?
Okay, it's just maybe a cup full. A half a cup. Yeah, about a half a cup. Yeah, to give it a little sweetness to it.
Okay.
Then I put in my bell peppers.
How you cut them up?
I cut them. I chopped them up. I chopped them up fine. I chopped them up real fine. Then I put in my little salt. Okay. A little salt.
Sir, don't make them hypertension, sir.
Okay, I'm not gonna put it on a little pepper. Okay, I thought I had my mayonnaise.
You need mayonnaise? We need some mayonnaise.
It should have been.
Go ahead and stir it up until we bring some mayonnaise. It looks good, sir.
Okay, then I put it. This is seasoned salt. Okay, that's seasoned salt. Okay, so I can mix it up together. Then I wait for my mayonnaise.
We're gonna bring some mayonnaise.
Okay, because it sure was a bowl of mayonnaise. Okay, mix it up together like this here. Then you get your mayonnaise, because you can use low sodium mayonnaise or the regular mayonnaise. I like mayo.
Fat-free mayo.
Fat-free mayo.
Fat-free, low fat-free.
Low fat.
Mayo with olive oil in it.
Okay, here we go. So I just put my mayonnaise in here. Like this here. Once I get it all out. Then I stir it up. And then, okay, I need a bowl. Okay. And you eat it with crackers. If you don't want nothing heavy in your stomach, there's something light that you can eat with. It's real good. So I know if you're from New York or up north, then you should know about this, because when you go to parties, this will be on the table for a party. Everybody makes macaroni and tuna fish salad for a party. It's good. I just like to eat it sometimes when I don't want nothing heavy, and I just want something light. Just like that. And that's your macaroni tuna fish salad. And it's very good. Very good.
All right. Thank you so much. We're going to go to the next.
gonna walk over my ingredients with you. We're gonna get started. Okay, this is oil, quartered cherry tomatoes, pork bacon, cooked pork bacon, unsalted butter, sweet potatoes, spinach, eggs, wheat berry bread, American cheese, tomato, and an onion. I'm gonna show you everything I'm gonna do with all these ingredients. Okay, first, since it takes a little longer, I'm going to make the sweet potato, spinach, tomato blend. First, get you a bowl. These potatoes are already cut up. It don't matter how you cut them. Just rinse the potato off real good. Peel it and dice it, however you want to dice it. Put them in the bowl. And then get your tomatoes that's already cut, clean, ready to go. Put those in the bowl. And put your spinach in the bowl. It's kind of like a half cup. Put all this in the bowl. Then you take a little salt, just a little. A little black pepper. I like black pepper, but it's up to y'all. And some parsley for pretty color. And you're gonna get some oil, just enough to coat everything. And take it and toss it up. Until everything is covered with oil. You take it, put on a sheet pan. Make sure you spread it out evenly so everything can cook at the same temperature and get done at the same time. Because if you got it crowded, it won't cook evenly. Nothing in it. Take it, put on the stove, medium heat, let the pan get hot. Right now we're going to get ready to toast our bread. Get your bread. It's a 3-layer sandwich, so we have to toast front and back on both sides. So I already cut the butter, so just take a piece. Well, what I'm gonna do, this is what I do. I told it on my last thing. I just gonna add a little bit of oil to the pan, just a little. So you put the oil in there and you use butter and stop the butter from burning. Pan hot. Take your bread, put it in, turn it over. Get both sides saturated with the butter. And do it like this, turn it up just a little so it can start browning. As soon as it starts to cook and brown on that side, then flip it over and do the other side. So while that's going, now, because I want to show y'all how to cut it. I'm going to get a knife. We're using the same sheet pan. I'm going to take the tomatoes, rinse, and clean. Thinly sliced. on our bread. Keep stirring until and just flip it over. Finish cutting your tomato. Some this right here. And get your onion.
It is disconnected.
Get your onion. Slice it a little up. Put that to the side. Okay. Your bread is done. Take it out the pan. Set it to the side. Now, in the same pan, I'm gonna take some oil. Some little oil. Again, a little butter. And now I'm gonna cook the onion. We caramelize the onion to put on our BLT. It's different. I know you ain't used to having it like this. Okay, so this is how I like it. Take a look at our potatoes. They look very good. Turn your eye off. And take your onions out. You lay them right here. Okay. I'm trying to conserve a pot so you won't have to keep making a lot of dishes. So I'm gonna take this same skillet, I'm gonna rinse it out, and we're gonna do our mix dip. Now, since we got our bread done, we got our tomato slice, our onions caramelized, now we're gonna move on to our eggs. Now, how you do your eggs is up to you. Some people like sunny side up, some people like soft scramble, some people like hard scramble, some people like toast. It just depends on you. So get the pot hot, I put a little bit more oil in. And after we do the eggs, then we can do our assembly of our sandwich. Take the egg, break it in the pan. I like my eggs fried, so that's what I'm showing y'all how to do today. Take your the same black pepper you had earlier, just sprinkle it on your egg, and a little parsley. Flip it over. Okay, we can turn it off. We'll finish cooking. So now, the assembly of the sandwich. You take the bread and you lay your lettuce. And you lay your tomatoes. That's one layer. You take your bacon. I took whole bacon and I just cut it in half. You do this. You get your piece of cheese, whatever way you prefer, and lay it on top. Those eggs that we made, we're gonna take one of them and put it here and do the same thing. Take this bread, put it on top, get a piece of lettuce, get a piece of cheese, tomatoes, bacon. Take your caramelized onions, put them on top. Put your egg, and lay that on top. And then you cover it like this. Take it to your cut board. You can cut it in half, or you can cut it in fours. I'm gonna do half. Take it and sit it like this. And this shows breakfast BLT. You can add avocados to it. It just depends on you. Now to go check on our potatoes. Some people prefer them a little darker. I do too. But for teaching purposes, I'm gonna take it on out of the oven because I don't want them to get burned. So with your sandwich, you take your spinach and your sweet potatoes and your tomatoes, or it could be a meal by itself if you prefer not to have the sandwich. Anybody else? You take it.
Still streaming on just in case.
Get you a little bit of everything. Just put it on your plate. And this your high protein, grain, vegetable. You got lettuce and tomatoes and onions. So 3 vegetables, your grain and your protein right here. And your healthy carbs. Cause see, by the time you gonna rain all this energy and all this stuff off this big, beautiful breakfast, gonna keep you full long. And by the time it's lunchtime, you'll be worked all those calories off, but you'll stay full.
All right, hello, I'm Atika. I work at the Benson Center. Today I'm making stuffed chicken with bacon. So I have my 2 chicken breasts. And the seasoning I put on it, I did let it marinate for 2 days. So that should let the flavor come in real good so you don't really have to add nothing extra to it. I put a little bit of salt, a little bit of paprika, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of Italian seasoning. And I want to make for my stuffed chicken, I have what I'm going to put in it is cream cheese. And I put about maybe like a half a block, or maybe you can use a whole block depending on how many people you're feeding. I put cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese. I did make a little sauteed spinach. I mixed that in there. And I also used some chopped garlic. And to go on the side of it, I have like a little vegetable blend with potatoes, red peppers, and carrots. And I added a little bit of green onion and a little bit of green pepper. I just diced it up a little bit. And then I have my bacon. So now I'm going to cut my chicken breast so I can stuff and put my cream cheese mix in it. Gotta be careful how you cut it, because you can rip it. Not to use too much force. Just be gentle. It's okay if you cut at the top a little bit, because you're gonna be covering it with the bacon. That's what the bacon is for. And you also can use turkey bacon if you don't eat pork. All right. I'm gonna get my cream cheese mix. You don't need much for each chicken breast. You probably just need a spoonful. And when you do cook it, it will bake out a little bit, but that's okay. That's just gonna add to the flavor of it. All right, and then after that, I'm gonna add my bacon on top of it. I already got me a few slices of bacon. I only use 3 slices and I just cut them in half. All right, so I'm gonna get me a sheet tray. I prefer to cook it all on one tray because it will cook all evenly at the same time. So I'm gonna take my chicken breast. We'll put it on one side of the pan, and I separate it with the foil. And then I'm gonna grab my potato mix, and I'm gonna roast them, and I'm gonna put them on the other side. And the only seasoning I really added to the potatoes is just a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And depending on how many chicken breasts you cook, since I'm only cooking one, I'm gonna put it in there for about a good 25 minutes. If the bacon isn't cooked all the way, you can add an extra 5 minutes. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. And I got my oven at 350. All right, now that I've let my chicken cook, make sure when you cook it to at least over 160. 165, excuse me. I'm gonna cut it so I can show you how it looks on the inside with the cheese. All right, and now I'm gonna do my potatoes. I did some roasted potatoes and a little bit of salt. And now I'm gonna add my chicken on there. And a little bit of the cheese that came out of there. And there you go, stuffed chicken and a little bit of my roasted potato vegetable blend.
Thank you for joining in on our cooking today at the Business Center. And we hope that you come back next week, next Friday at the same time.
11 a.m.
Thank you. Bye.